Happy Thursday, junkies. It is Commander's List time. We are going to get going. If this is the first time that you've been here, this is where every week, 9 a.m. Pacific, I offer 12 amazing coins for your perusal and potential purchase. So if you like this, at the end of it, please hit the subscribe button. You can also reach out to me on email through the website, siliconvalleycoins.com. And let's get going. All right, 16D. I often poo-poo 09S VDBs. 16Ds they rhyme with that, but I like them a lot more. You can find them all over the place in slicks and low grades, fairs, AGs, even goods. You can find them. They're a low mintage. They're not as available as 09S VDBs, not by a long shot. And when you get a perfect one that just has that look, like this coin, it's just worth it. Nice original battleship gray, $1,550. I think, what is the mintage on a 16D? Is it 260,000 or 400? I don't know. It's a rare coin. It really is. They circulate it extensively, and once you get above fine, whew, it gets really tough. All right, $1,550 for that. Next up, a really nice original crusty 77 Carson City. Okay, 77 Carson City, considered to be a type coin for quarters of the Carson City variety, or the mint mark rather. Not a super rare coin, but always fun to find in this perfect grade with color that is really attractive. Matches obverse, reverse. Great type coin. Not cheap compared to what CPG is, but just go ahead and look to see what these coins actually sell for in PCGS holders. And when they look like this, they are in high demand. $350 for this lovely collector coin. Okay, time for me to crab wank about how I got screwed. I did get screwed. Okay, Doily, 1916D. Just got back from CAC today. I sent this coin in. I didn't grade it a 7. I graded it a solid 6+. Thought that it would sticker all day. I've looked at this 6 ways from Sunday. Don't know what is not liked here. Coin's beautiful. It's got a really nice look. Looks like something sat on it up here. Where's my pointer? There it is. You know, it's almost got like a crescent that runs through here. It's got this beautiful sea green and blue that goes through it. The cheek has some scuffs, and that's why I didn't think it was gonna 7. It's kind of hidden by the toning, but man, it's like, I don't know what's happening here. You know, maybe he's thinking that there's PVC on the reverse. This is just toning. Coin's great. I think based on my look into the doily census, this is the only 16D quarter that you can find in a doily holder. It's not going to be cheap, but it's also not going to break the bank. $2,500. My bet is that I get 5 to 6 orders for this coin. $2,500, which means I should probably ask more, but whatever. I'd love to buy it back sometime. Okay, 1807. Look at this coin. Ooh, look at the rainbow. Classic album toning. This coin is sexy. AU53, recently graded. I've got its cousin in the consecutive serial number coming next. Another bust half. Capped bust, though. This coin's awesome. It really is a great looking piece. Hammered strike too. I didn't do the variety. I probably should have. That's burned me in the past. I don't think it's a rare variety. I'll double check it on the email is always the official, by the way. So if somehow it is like some R7, it's going to be more than what I have it listed for on my little note sheet, which is $4,500. Really nice luster, very clean fields, little patch of lines right there, very clean cheek. Like, this coin clearly sat in an album for a long period of time. So $4,500 on that. That's going to be a popular one, as will this one. An 8/7 and 58 CAC, also with that same look. I know where these coins came from. I didn't get to buy them raw, unfortunately, but they came out of an album, and you can see how they sit. Only thing to point out that I crab about on this coin, I'll get it to blink. There's a little slide mark. This is what happens when you don't take care of your album, but see that little slide? Just want to point it out. It's fine for a 58 to have like a line of that type in it. It's not horrible. I just want nobody to be surprised. Lovely reverse as well. Fully original, wholesome, lots of luster. This coin is 57.50. Bust halves like this in this condition are very, very popular. $5,750. Okay, a little bit cheaper from here on out. This is a thin Norse metal, 62 CAC. It's got a nice look to it. Nope, always the metallic turn. Got a big freaking Viking ship. Dragon on the front. Gotta love it. This is $700. Great coin that's not gonna break the bank for a Kamin collector. All right. It's another coin that didn't sticker at CAC, and I think it's because he thought the color was not right. It certainly is a 63 all day. Like that's a no-brainer. I know I did buy this coin raw. This coin, I saw where it was sitting. I know it was sitting there for many decades. This coin is completely original toning. This is not fake. Anyway, CAC didn't like it. $350. I don't care. It's beautiful. And toning on walkers, if you're a walker toner guy, you know how tough it is. I would call this like A to A- toning, not A+. I need a little bit more to call it A+ toning. All right, from the same deal, by the way, this coin was right next to it when I bought it raw. 1883 64, also some pretty wild toning, not crazy toning, A- toning, I'd say. It's two-sided, which I always am a fan of. And this coin is $350 as well, which I think is pretty cheap for a toner like this. It doesn't have like the wild greens, but it's a pretty toner. $350. All right, what's next? Oh, here we go. More wanking from John. 1888S. Did not sticker. Why? Why did it not sticker? Certainly, technically, very lustrous coin. Beautiful. You can see, like, maybe he just didn't like the fact, it looked like maybe this coin, at one time somebody lightened it, and maybe that toning is starting to come back. Sometimes it will do that. Got the nice pull away here. I could see that that's right, but I don't see why it would be disqualifying. Yeah, I don't see PVC on this coin. I interpret that as toning as well. Same on the reverse. I mean, there's this hit, that reading mark right there, but it should not be disqualifying for a 65 green CAC. I didn't think the coin was a gold. I just thought it was really nice. So anyway, this is $3,000. Not an easy coin to find in Rattler, and it is a good looking piece. All right. Couple of good collector coins for those of you looking for 58s. Key date 94S, 58 CAC. Wholesome, original. Came out of the same collection as those bust halves. This coin is $1,150. 58s are fun, man. That's the grade to put it together. I mean, obviously for a 93S, that's still brutal. And an 89cc is tough in 58. But if I were doing a set of Morgans, I would do a set of Morgans in 58. Or like key dates, 58 CAC, and then You could even go like XF45 for certain dates, the toughest, and then go 58s for like the next tier, and then go like 67s for everything else, or 65s. Anyway, O1S, also key date. Very wholesome coin, just light wear. You can see it. Where does it show up? You know, usually you see this flatness here. You see a little bit right over the ear. This is a high point. This is usually a high point. You don't even see any there. A lot of times you'll get on sliders, you'll get interruption of the luster here. This has none of that. This is very choice coin. This coin is $800. This is a great list this week. Good job, John. And last one. Peace dollar, beautiful peace dollar. Original. Not a full strike, but not a blob either here on the high relief piece. I just like the color on this like mauve, sort of bluish look. And it's not dark either. Cool holder. Got the embossed label. Reverse matches perfectly. And just a nice piece. You know, significant hit right there. Certainly a very choice 63. I was kind of hoping for a gold CAC on this, but I figure with the lack of strike and like the originality kind of muting the luster and then that hit right there, I figure, well, you know, makes sense to not have that be a gold. This would grade 4. I mean, I can't imagine that it wouldn't. Why crack it out of the holder? Anyway, I'm asking $1,500, and I think you'll like it. All right. I don't think I have much else to say. Hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends. Get into numismatics if you're just, you know, doom scrolling right now, as my daughters say. Doom scrolling, you came across this feed. It's the hobby of kings. You can do it with a low budget. You can do it with a big budget. Give me a call. I love advising, especially new young collectors, to get into it. And until next week, happy hunting.